Hello, team Nailed It. What's going on? Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to be here on spring launch day. Woo-hoo! Are we excited or what? Okay, first off, when you're popping on, I'm going to wait till I start seeing people to make sure I'm in the right spot. That happens sometimes. I end up in the wrong group, but there's only a zillion groups, right? So if you're popping on, say hello. Let me know if I am in fact in Team Nailed It. And how excited are we about spring? It is finally here. It has been, well, not today. I'm in Ohio and it's raining and gross, but yesterday was fantastic and it feels awesome to get outside and see flowers. Hello, my friends. Hey, okay, so first thing I want to know is, what is your favorite set from the spring collection? Tell me. I was very shocked in my VIP group to find out which one was actually the most popular. I was not expecting it. So anyways, we'll probably be taking the leaf glove off here soon, but yay, I'm in the right spot. And of course my dog is barking, so we'll probably have to take a short break to let the dog out. But anyways, I'm Jessie Duncan, better known, most people know me as the Crazy Nail Lady. I have no idea why, but I am popping in today. Kelly wanted me to kind of talk with you all about rocking those launches, and I was so excited. This was perfect timing because I tried a lot of new things for this spring launch that worked wonders, and I'm very excited to share. Okay, so anyways, let's just kind of dive right in. I have random notes all over the place, and I literally just finished up with pre-orders, so my brain is a little bit fried, but we're going to do our best, okay? So, where do we start? Let's start with, okay, actually, you know what? Let's backtrack. Let's start with some mindset. Spring launch is totally different from other launches, okay, you guys? And I had to give myself this little talk because I always forget this. All the other launches we have are like kind of mini collections here and there that are limited edition, and there's kind of that FOMO around those collections that, oh my gosh, if I don't get it now, it's going to sell out. What am I going to do? I don't want to miss it. So people tend to nab from those mini collections quite quickly because of that very reason. Spring is way different, and a lot of our people, especially if you've been around for a while now, you know, and they know, they catch on to these things. But these sets are going to be here for a while. So if you don't get a bunch of people jumping on the bandwagon on day one, ordering all these new shades, don't get discouraged. Keep in mind that these shades are here at least until fall, when we have that next wave of sets coming in, okay? So if you're sitting there like, no one's ordered yet, what's wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? Nothing's wrong. You're doing just fine. Don't get discouraged, okay? We have to remember that. And then we also, which I had this pop into my brain today when I was ordering on the website, think about where we came from. Do you guys remember? Holy cow, I had that flashback to when we only had like 2 sets on the website. In what was that, 2021? Was that the dreaded year? I can't remember because the last several years were a blur of good times and bad times I never want to remember again. But we had no sets available. We had, the website was crashing when you were trying to order. It was like, oh, I'm so frustrated. Today, oh my gosh, I popped on. I didn't have to wait at all. Nothing went wrong. It was like smooth as butter. So you always remember how far we have come and what we have now, and it's incredible. I've heard a little bit of chatter here and there about, oh, my bundles didn't make it, or I don't know. I don't have the catalogs. You guys remember where we used to be, right? It's going to be okay. We have so many things still there to share. It doesn't matter if you don't have those bundles. It doesn't matter if focus on the good. There is so much good, and we're going to get into that right now. Okay. All right. So mindset. Think mindset. Your people are only going to be as excited as you are. All right. Now, you do not by any means have to dress up as a flower or any sort of thing. And I actually wasn't going to dress up today just to prove a point that you don't have to. But my good friend Karen was like, you got to wear the flower. So this is all her fault. So sorry. But, your people are going to be just excited as you are. So if you're just like, wah, wah, like my bundles aren't here, like blah, blah, blah. I know it stinks, but we can't control any of it. Once those things get into the mail system, who the heck knows what's going to happen, all right? They'll be here eventually, I promise you. And you have got the whole spring, the whole summer, all this time to show those babies off, okay? So this is what I did differently this year for spring and my reveal and all the pre-order stuff. Now you can still do things like this. So you can take bits and pieces from this and still do it. Since these sets are going to be here for a while, you don't have to worry about them selling out. I mean, they may sell out, but they'll be back. So you can still do stuff like this. If you didn't really make a big deal about the spring collection, you just put up some assets here and there and we're like, look, these are new, blah, 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 boring. You can still turn right around and do another reveal type thing and put some more excitement into it and see if you get more results, okay? So what I typically do for especially for mini collections, I always do a pre-order. My people know that I'm going to do a bulk order. They like me to shop for them. Thank you, COVID. That all happens then. And I haven't really been successful in getting them to go back to shopping themselves. A few of them, yes, but a lot, no, which I don't care. It's fine. I'll ship them to myself in a big bulk order, and then I can throw some extra goodies in. But what I typically do is some sort of game night reveal type thing in my VIP group the night before-ish, depends on when we get the assets, announcing what is coming. And I'll work all of those announcements, those new reveals into that game night. So whether I want to do like a post every 5 minutes, I'll do some questions here and there, some interactive questions, and then I'll do a reveal. Question, reveal. So I was trying to think, do I want to do that? What do I want to do? Have you guys done that battle of the nail strips or whatever it is, March Madness? I don't think we're allowed to actually use the term March Madness, but it's like the nail strips are battling to see who is the most popular. I've done that in the past, but this time I wanted to do something big, but something different. So I announced in my VIP group, oh my gosh, I think it was like Thursday or Friday last week, I changed my cover photo. Huge tip, write that one down. Change your cover photo whenever you have something big going on and announce it in the cover photo, because that sends a notification to most of your people that something has been changed there, okay? So announce what you're doing at least, if you can, like a week before, 5 days before, days and days and days before. That's why I'm saying this spring collection is here, so you could announce that you're doing something today and actually have it like over the weekend. It would be perfect. All right. So I announced Thursday or Friday that I was going to have this humongous shindig going on, a 2-day epic spring reveal. And I was like, I really don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm making a big deal about it. I'll figure it out when it gets here. So it got here, and I did this all day Sunday and Monday. What I did was every daylight hour, so it was starting at like 10 a.m. on Sunday, I started a reveal. So I posted every single hour, on the hour, a new shade. Now, I was kind of freaking out because I'm like, all right, this is going to be like 27 posts. These people are going to hate me. Their phones are going to be dinging off the counter. They're going to be like, turn this crazy woman off. Oh my gosh, no, it was not. It was amazing. It was the most activity I have gotten in my VIP group in ages. I was kind of feeling like, okay, my VIP group has been a little bit quieter. Like on these reveal game nights that I usually do, I would say, I don't know, 10 to 15 comments was good. But this that I did, I was getting 90 some comments, 100 comments. I think the least amount of comments I was getting on a post was like 50 something. But this is what I did. So I did a reveal every hour. So 10 a.m. I put the first one up. I had 4 graphics. The first one was, and again, I did a bulk order. You totally don't have to. You can do whatever the heck you want. But I did a bulk order. And my specific deal that I was doing was I was honoring 1 day of old pricing for the new sets. That was what I was doing in my VIP group. So I was like, okay, the first picture in my post was the deal that was happening. Second picture, I had the new nail fee shade. Third one was like the video clip of the nail strips when they're like moving through the light and the dark. And then the fourth picture was an explanation photo. So I had all of the details written out. Like if you want to cash in on this deal, this is what you do. Make sure there was also some other giveaway going on too, but I put that in a photo. So I have 4 photos basically on every single post, every hour for these 2 days. There was the reveal, and then there was the deal, and then there were the instructions. So they were constantly seeing the deal, constantly seeing the instructions every hour. So you can't miss it. You can't miss it, literally. All right. But this is what I did different. Typically, for my pre-orders or bulk orders, I do a Google form. I still did that this time, and I'll get to that in a minute, but I turned it into an interactive post and a pre-order right there in the group. So to enter the giveaway, they had to comment on every single revealed, which they knew was coming at the top of the hour, every hour for the next 2 days. So they had to comment on the post. Would you wear it or would you share it? I've seen you guys all do that stuff before, so that's nothing new. Would you wear it or would you share it? So comment that. So not only is that entering them into the giveaway, it's boosting the post for your algorithms, okay? And remember, there was like 100 and something comments on these. But then the second part of it, which again, I had in that little photo that had the instructions, and I'll tell you why it was in the photo here in a second. You could actually pre-order from the post. So not only are people saying, oh, wear it, oh, share it, I have a friend that would love this one. They were saying all that stuff, and then if they commented sold on that post, they were getting my deal. So I had people wearing, sharing, sold, blah, 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 like all this going on. And I think I got shut off from comments probably about 5 times because I was encouraging people to respond, and other people were grabbing the set. So they were like, ooh, I'm seeing this person's buying that one. This one's buying that one. Maybe I should get that one too. And by the end of it, people were like, I don't even know how many I bought because I want them all. So the pre-order I actually did right within the post, okay? And then after every single one that went up, I pinned it to the top of the group. And every now and then I would pop in and I would be like, okay, couple tips. I gave them the tip of, especially because Monday was a work day. So I was like, if you need to turn off notifications, because I know these posts are going bonkers, here's how you turn off notifications after you comment to get your entry. So they appreciated that. So I put that out there. Again, it's showing them that I actually care about them as a human. It's not just me wanting to spam them with all this spring stuff, but I don't want you to get fired either, right? And then I also would pop in and say, hey, if you just popped in, you missed the show, you missed the party the first day, go to the featured section, the pinned posts. Everything is right there. Just quickly go through, comment. If you want to shop, you can, whatever. So I did that Sunday and Monday. And again, this is something you could totally do. Make it a huge deal. I was commenting back to all of these people, and the more you interact with them and the more excited you are, they're going to be the same way. It's funny because there was one set in particular, I won't say names, but I just don't like it. I just don't like it. And I was posting about it and I was laughing because I was just making fun of this set. And I love it. You know, I don't mean any harm, but I just couldn't stop laughing about it. And it like turned into this big joke and people started buying it just because we were all laughing about it. So you guys, it's all about your mindset and what you bring to the table, okay? So if you just slap up a post with thumbnails and say, here's the spring collection, that's no fun. Put some fun into it, all right? And don't worry, I was sitting there like 27 posts. People they're gonna freak out. They're gonna be like, this is too much going on. I had people messaging me saying, this was so fun. I loved this. Thank you for doing this and all of this stuff. Okay, so a couple more things to add. So other things that I did. Now, by the end of this, so this was last night, I saved the pedicures and the French for last. I popped on a live, and I got this inspiration from Jean Pinsensham on my team. I call her Jean the sales queen because she does so well. But she had a great idea about French twosies. Do you guys have French twosies? So many people are afraid of French. They're intimidated by it, but they don't understand how it works. So I got on right before I was about to reveal the French sets, and I was like, yeah, guys, check this out. And I had gotten the bundles, so I was able to show them the new French set that resembles Shangri-La. I was able to show them that, and then I put one on, sorry for the middle finger, but I put it on right for them right there. And again, same thing. I had so much going on in my group. I haven't had a live have that many views in quite some time too. But people were like, are you kidding me? That's how easy that is. So show them if you have the tools. If you don't, I highly encourage you to get them, because that's what your people want to see. They want to see it working live on you, in front of their face. It makes it so much more believable, okay? So long story short, once all of this shenanigans was over, do you guys know this sheet right here? Did you guys see all this? This amazing color spectrum sheet that corporate provided us with. I love this. So I had quite the mess in my VIP group trying to go through and figure out who bought what and blah, blah, blah. So I printed out a bunch of these sheets, and I simply wrote the person's name at the top right here. And then I went through and whenever I went through every single of my 27 posts, whichever one they commented sold on, I circled it right here, took a picture of it, and then I sent it to them in their messenger. And then I was like, hey, my friend, I saw that you wanted to nab these goodies from our new spring collection. Will you please, please, please double check me? Because there was a lot going on, blah, blah, blah. And I sent the picture. You guys, I kid you not. After I sent the picture of this with all the circled ones, people were like, oh my gosh, I missed that one. Get me that one too. So they were adding more in. They were looking through the sheet and they were like, oh my gosh, grab me this, grab me that. So voila, this sheet is magical. Love that. Use it. Super fun for like pre-orders and stuff too, all right? Okay, so one more thing I did also. I hit all aspects. I tell you what, these people got it from all directions. But I was like, okay, I know for sure I've got people that are probably just tuning in at the tail end of this. There's a lot of notifications happening, so people are probably starting to see things on their feed, but they've missed a whole 2 days of activity. I don't want to make them go all the way back through. I mean, if they want to, more power to them. They'll get entries into the drawing. But how can I make this easy for those people? So here I go. I'm going over to my handy dandy trusty Google form for my pre-orders, okay? I made another one of those up. Super easy to do. Love those. So I made a Google pre-order form, and you betcha on the bottom of that pre-order form, I added a section. I was like, would you like me to add a bottle of our handy dandy, absolutely fantastic nail polish remover to your order? Throw that in there, whatever you can, all right? So what I did was I put up a post at the end of all this shindig at the end of the night last night, and I was like, okay, if you missed the fun, here is the pre-order form. You can simply go to this form, but if you commented in the group, know that I've got you. I'm going to send you this form. You're confirmed. But if you don't want to do that work, if you just want to go back in and order super duper quick, here's the link. So they would go to the form, and you bet you I also emailed that for my virtual office as well, which they have the new templates up. So they're gorgeous. So go send it. You can do all of this stuff this week. So I sent that, and even more came in, and I sold another 4 bottles of remover from that little button that they had to click, adding the remover on. Okay. So again, it is all about how excited you get about this. I was like so excited. I couldn't even sleep. And I think some of my other people were too. And you know what? It's just, you gotta kind of think about it. What do you want out of this business? What do you want your people's view to be of you? Do you want to be an infomercial, or do you want to create this place where it is fun to hang out? There's always something going on, and to make your people feel like you're caring more about them than just the sale. Like, my goodness, I don't even... Sometimes I think I give away so much, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm even making any money. I'm just teasing. Kind of. But you know what? I am having the most fun ever. And I can just, it's the vibe. It's the vibe. And you'll feel it. And I didn't feel this way initially, but the more you do stuff like this, the more you get out there, you will start feeling it too. It just takes a few times, and it takes those few times of getting uncomfortable and trying it. And then once you do it, you're like, oh my gosh, I just did that. Whatever that thing is, it's going to get easier every single time. And then you're going to be like, why didn't I try this sooner? You guys, this launches like today and fall, like these major launches, this is what we work all year for. Now, this is the reason why we say show up in your VIP group every day, open your doors every day, post 3 times in your VIP group if that's what you do. If maybe a VIP group isn't your thing, you do an email newsletter, send out your newsletter. But this is why we do that. And this is why you work through the days when you're not getting the orders or when it seems super slow. The people are still there. They're still watching. Maybe they're not ordering at that time, but they still want to see what's going on. If you just show up for the launch days or the days when you feel like showing up, your people are going to fall off the bandwagon. Okay. You should be someone who provides a place where people want to hang out. People want to come to your store. All right. So again, if your day didn't go as planned, or maybe it's gone better than planned, congratulations to you. But if it hasn't, don't beat yourself up, okay? Again, these are here to stay. If you revealed something, you didn't get any sort of activity out of it, and crickets, try it again. Try something new. I challenge you, I will challenge you this, to get outside of your VIP group and get on your personal page and do some sort of live on your personal page. That is like the biggest resource we have available to us. There's so many more people outside there. Heck, get on Instagram if you're even braver and do a live out there. But why are we not using those tools? You need to get out there and tell people what's happening, or they're not just going to magically know what's going on, right? And the other thing that I love now too is we're allowed to do some sort of post mentioning a giveaway that's happening in our VIP space to draw people there. So this is a perfect opportunity. They gave us that huge tool, like totally eat that up. That should be like gold right there. Just make sure your giveaway is less than $50, but you can draw people from a public location now to your VIP that way. Okay. So, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, the other thing, which I think is very super duper important is, and I do this a lot, and sometimes it's a pain in the rear, but I honestly think it helps and it's worth the extra time. Make sure when you're posting, and again, I hit on this earlier when I was talking about the 4 pictures that I use, how one has the instructions on it. I try at all possible to put the instructions, like how to shop or how to enter the giveaway, into a photo, a graphic, so that I don't have to type it out. I will type something along with it, but it will be a very like minimized version of it, just for the sole fact that I don't want to use salesy words on Facebook, like buy, shop, price, sale, deal, anything like that. I always try to disguise those words, and I tell you it works. I don't ever put my link in the post. What else do I do? For example, if I'm writing out sale, I will put S-A, and then instead of an L, I'll do like a capital I, and then E. Super duper important. If there's words that I can't use emojis for, or I can't use a different letter to make it look like the same word. I mean, you want to make it look legible. You don't want it to be like hieroglyphics or anything here. But you can also just put spaces in between the letters. Like a lot of times for the word buy, I'll just type capital B space U space Y. I'll just space it out. I mean, you can still easily read it, but it's disguising it from Facebook because you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot before that post even goes up. And I've noticed that many times when I've gotten lazy and I've just typed it all out and typed win this, shop here, blah, 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 comment below, stuff like that. That'll bite you in the butt before you even get a chance for it to do any work for you. Okay. So that's another great tip to use. And don't forget that. Always put that one in your toolbox. All right. I'm trying to think what else. I have no idea what time it is or how long I've talked, but I feel like I just jumped on here and was like, blah, 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 blah. I'm so excited for spring. Spring is an amazing time. All right. I'm trying to look back through and see if I've missed any comments or if you guys have questions. The Google form, sharing the Google form. Google form is super duper easy. All I really do is, if you've made one for your sample requests, same thing, pretty much same exact thing you do. Just plop in a picture of each of the shades into a separate question. I can, I think I can share it as a template. I've kind of had a little bit of a hiccup with doing that, and I don't want it to link anyone to me, so I hesitate to do that. So it's so easy. Kelly actually has a great YouTube on making Google Forms. So do that. I know a lot of people use JotForm. Heck, you could use YumiWho. If you could use YumiWho if you don't even have the sets yet, and then if people nab them from there, just go in afterwards and place your order. All right. Free with 3s. Yes, as long as your people can still read what's going on, that's definitely a plus to make sure they can still read what's going on in your group. So yes, you guys, so easy to do. All of these things are not new and groundbreaking ideas. They're things that have been used and tried before, just kind of in a different way. Just be excited is what it comes down to. And If you're feeling stuck where you're at right now, the question I really have for you is, when is the last time you've really set out time to reach beyond your VIP group? Are you still talking to the same exact people from the day that you started? Has your group grown recently? Are you making a point to color 10? Ask yourself these questions. Like, really sit down and dig deep and think, okay, why am I stuck? Why am I stuck where I'm at? What am I doing? What am I not doing? What could I try differently? We always have to change things up. It's the same thing over and over and over again. It's eventually going to get boring, right? So whatever you do, change it up. Try something new. Maybe instead of taking the time to post 3 times in your VIP group for the next week, you only post twice, but you take that extra time that you would have put into another post, and you go through and make it a point to reach out to 10 new people, or 10 people in your VIP group who haven't done anything in ages. They're there for a reason. They got there for a reason. So shoot them a message. It's a perfect time to say, hey, Sally, I have spring Tuesdays. I'm going to send one your way. You're going to freak out when you see it. Send me your address and I will pop it in the mail today. Okay. So yeah, give it a shot. But I challenge you to go live on your personal page, make it public, share with everyone what you are most excited about the spring launch, and do something there to excite these people to get them over to your VIP group. And then if you have not tried any of this stuff that we talked about today, tried using this sheet, try any of it. If you did something and it didn't work, try something else. All right. Good luck, everyone. Again, happy spring. I'm super duper excited. Thank you, Kelly, for inviting me in to chat with you all today. If you guys have questions, make sure and let me know. But otherwise, I will see y'all around. Have a good one. Bye-bye.